It's already tense times now. Hearts racing, opportunity knocks.
Vito, blue player, representing Italy, Vito DELL'AQUILA.
Vito DELL'AQUILA, just 18 years old, took that President's Cup goal out in Agadir, and he's on the way in there with the Italian coach. I think he's been watching Ruben Richards in terms of the shot style.
Yeah, I think it's a new style now, as low as you can go with the buttons.
That's like 15 buttons undone, but who can undo each other in this one?
Red player, representing Republic of Korea, JANG.
Well, JANG coming into this one, the 19-year-old Grand Slam champion, world champion, took a gold in their own Grand Prix, and with Lee Dae-hoon taking a beating yesterday against Christian McNeish, this man could be the next generation for Korea.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. He's, like you said, he's only 19 and he's coming through. He's taken out some big people. He is like the one to beat now. He's literally turned it from no one knew who he was to the favourite. Like, I'd be very shocked if he doesn't get through to the final now. Vito will give him a great match and he will go for it, but I think everyone thinks that he will come out on top with the Korean fighter.
Yep, no question. JANG coming into this one as the favourite. World number 2, Vito DELL'AQUILA. No mean feat to get up to the world ranking of number 6 in terms of the height matchup. JANG slightly the taller. Leg length 110 for JANG compared to Vito DELL'AQUILA, 4 centimetres shorter. And that can be the margins in this one. Round number 1. Of course, Arman had a poor awaiting in the final. Be calm and be precise, the pronouncement of the Italian coach there. Finta, which is to fake and to move. And you've also got some Italian connections as well, Bianca.
Yeah, I think I've got everything here. My granddad is Italian, so it makes me like quarter of Italian, so I'm claiming it.
And your own pizzeria?
Yeah, I have, yeah. It's one of our family businesses that we have. It's not long open, but the money I won from the Grand Slam, so you'd all have to come down and try it. It's in McGull in Liverpool, so Di Scala Pizzeria.
Make a note of it, get yourself a discount. Hashtag Walton, get yourself a little pista slice, but a slice of the action in this one. So far, JANG holding the centre. Vito DELL'AQUILA obviously got the game plan, and he's staying nice and active. Good punch from the Korean.
Yeah, that was a good there. He broke, he was clashing off with his leg and then broke the distance and got in. It was really good timing.
Tries one again on the inside there. JANG slips round the corner. Vito DELL'AQUILA, plenty of feinting. Good push to the body.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's like clashing him off and trying to keep him at length and keep him there. He doesn't want him to come in too quick to get a back leg. Oh.
Generating a possible gouge on there. The referee stops them, brings them back to the centre. Halfway through this first period.
Perché non urli Vito quando fai quel pugno e non ci metti più grinta che ti danno 1-0 subito?
I'm sure you can hear the Italian coach back in Milan if you're listening to it, giving out plenty of encouragement, and lots to be encouraged so far for the man in blue. Maybe shorter, less unexperienced, but hanging on in there. JANG has plenty to think about.
I can see he's just so calm, the Korean fighter. He's just evading, like, he knows where he wants to be, if he wants to go back. He's just so calm and collected. That's what makes him such a great fighter as well. He just waits for that shot and that time, and like there you go, he was just so calm, waiting for him to come, took the opportunity. Oh.
As you say, opportunity knocks as well for DELL'AQUILA in the clinch. Nice creativity, but we'll hear more about that as we come towards the end of the first round, about that timing, because the Koreans are pretty much masters at it. But good work from the young Italian, keeping himself in the conversation here at the end of this first period. Obviously, all of us as Taekwondo fans, but you're the real expert. The timing that the Koreans have got, explain to us what it feels like and how they do it.
Yeah, it's like, it's not just the timing, it's the movement that they've got and the distance what helps their timing become perfect. Like, they're so calm and they're so willing to go into the distance, and then as soon as you move the right out or right in, I think like that is what makes athletes on edge. and you don't know whether to attack, you don't know whether to counter. And they're so good at that timing and changing the distance, what makes you on edge, and then it makes you underestimate your game. And I think like it showed Denny how calm he is and how he's willing to wait for that opportunity to take and strike it.
Absolutely right, and that's the insight, because it's essentially they're always where you don't want them to be.
Yeah, like you want an attack and you want them to be there, but they're out the way. If they come in and then you want to close, and then they're on the other side of the ring, and you're like, oh, I've just missed my shot.
I've missed my chance.
Yeah.
But looking to catch their chance in this one. Vito DELL'AQUILA, a nice hook kick to the body in the first round, brings it to parity at 2-all. Centre ref just making sure that the technical stuff is working, and the tie pin is in place. Very nice.
I think if Vito does that hook kick that he did but high, he's got a good chance of scoring into the face.
Well, will he be able to take that opportunity? Goes to the face there on the way through. Aggression is being asked for by the Italian coach and duly delivered. Vito DELL'AQUILA putting the pressure on here, but Jang Chun, as you mentioned, calm and composed, perfect timing.
Oh, that was lovely there. Vito there, he's standing on his ground, he's waiting for them to come, waiting for the right time, and he was so close then with that presence.
Of course, these young men will know each other from the juniors. They've only just graduated from that, so to speak. And here they are up in the seniors in the semis at the Grand Prix in Chiba. Good shot on the inside then for DELL'AQUILA.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. That was quite clear.
Like a little front leg, picked it up.
I think he might get it taken off him because he was grabbing.
I think he's also asking for the video replay quote from his coach. Yeah, good shout, Bianca, but the coach is saying, no, we'll keep the card for another day.
Yeah, he might. I think that's a good choice to make. Like, I think he was grabbing, and I think it's better to use the card at a more vital time.
Speaking of time, the timing again for Jang Chun to drop in another punch. So 3 of them plus the Gamja on the headshot, so close from the Italian. Giving Jang Chun lots to think about halfway through this second round. The passion from both coaches evident, trying to give encouragement, trying to give instructions. But understandable, need a little rest here. Intense times.
Oh, that was really good initiation. I think. Oh, really good there. I think Vito is doing a really good he's doing really well in the clinch when he's getting inside, and I think he can land that presence. He's just got to go in a little bit more.
Yeah, as you say, have the bravery to get into the distance. Good cover from Jang Chun on the inside. Just move inside the last 30 seconds in the second round. Good punch again from the Korean. There was that hooking kick to the head that you mentioned. Tried it,
and I think it is there. I think, like you said before, though, with the Koreans and the timing, you think they're inside completely, but then they're right out. That's what's so good about the movements and the timing that they've got.
Speaking of timing, last 10 seconds as another punch creeps onto the board. 3 points of a gap, but Vito DELL'AQUILA very much in this match. And he'll get back to his coach, reassess and go for a third round. Big back leg turning kick, a bit low there from the man in blue, flick to the face. And Jang Chun with the timing. And a great way to end the second round for the Korean.
Yeah, he did very well there. He just picked them off slowly, point by point, and then the lead just eventually goes. And then that's when you feel like you're being broken. That's when you try and break someone down slowly by point. It's working because he's so calm. He's looking for that time and he's taking that shot. Vito is doing so well, but it's just experience from the Korean what makes him even better.
As you see there in the slow motion, the ability to move off of the straight line as well. Masters at that.
Yeah, it's not just going back where you force someone back, you can actually go to the side and it confuses you, and then you're in an awkward position to kick, and then that's when they take advantage of you.
We're looking to take advantage in this one to try and get into the final. Armin Hadapur of Iran. Would you watch if you're in the, you're in the final? Do you have a little look to see who's going to make it through, or do you just wait and find out? Or
it depends. Like if you're like before the first semi-final on, you do try and like have a sneak, and there's a scoreboard at the back. You don't really get to see the fight,
right?
But you do have a sneaky peek to see if you've got to.
Sneaky peek. Tried to sneak a shot on the inside. Very close from DELL'AQUILA.
Very close. That was really good timing. He just needs to reach a little bit more.
Guardalo negli occhi, Vito, andiamo.
Can he reach into his playbook and be a bit more creative? The Italian tries to change things up. Jang Chun quite happy to go in the defensive.
Forza Vito.
I do think Vito will get a headshot. I can see it coming. He's setting it up really well. He's not even doing one thing. He's trying to hook. He's trying to crescent inside, and even off that flick, then.
Referee just making sure that everything is present and correct. Yeah, all good. Wardrobe adjustment is made. Can he adjust, as you say, to try and get that headshot on the board? 5 points of a difference. There's the headshot you mentioned, Bianca. I think you should get your lottery numbers on.
Get them on, I know what I'm doing. You know, no, that was really good. And he was persistent, he didn't give up with it.
I'm delighted to have fortune teller Bianca Lawton with us for the expert analysis. And it's from a 5-point game to a 2-point game. How quickly things can change. Good punch on the inside from the Korean.
Very good timing again. I think he's got 4 of them already just in this match. It's just
As you say, 4 good punches and that sweet back leg tourniquet to the body on the way in. It was a 2-point game. It's back to a 5-point game. A minute to go in this third round.
You can't hang off with shots like that. The Korean boy's been punching how many times. If you hang off, he's got the opportunity to close you straight away. Vito needs to stay strong now and try and get in as much as he can. And I think he needs a break, to be honest. A little, maybe if the car goes up, he can catch his breath so then he can find that shot again.
As you say, a tactical timeout might be useful. But as you just saying that the Italian coach was saying the same thing, just go, let it go, don't worry about the points. Give him something to think about, and he's duly doing that down the stretch here. Last 30 seconds or so, an engrossing third round. The men's 58s have certainly delivered so far.
I do believe, like, you just have to go, like, to try and get your points, but it's only 11-5, like, one headshot, do you know what I mean? 2 body shots and a headshot, you can do this. If he just is a bit more calm and collected on the shots and chooses the right shot, he could bring himself back into the game. I know we've only got 17 seconds left now, but I think it's done now, to be honest.
As you say, it's so quickly things can change. But the reason that Jang Chun is so good again, slides round the corner, avoids that backhand. Good push from the Italian, and that will put some credibility on it. But it looks for all the will in the world. It's going to be a bronze for the young Italian, and it's going to be an Iran-Korea final, which is kind of what we thought on the way in. And on the way out, Vito DELL'AQUILA, a chip and a charge towards the end, gave it all he had. To be proud of that effort. $1,000 in the pocket, a few ranking points, a bronze medal. But we spoke a lot about Vito. Nice touch there from Jang Chun, saying you dropped your mouth guard. He dropped a few points against this man here, but what a performer. Vito DELL'AQUILA makes it through into that bronze medal position. Jang Chun, superb stuff from him.